Hey everybody, G Bear, Homesteading the Desert, and a little bit of an update here. We're looking at the weather station. As you can see, it says rain. It says 10 miles an hour with gusts to 14. It says it's 90 degrees with 33% humidity. But the barometer is at 30.02. Normally I don't see rain unless it drops down into the 28, 29 level. But I wanted to show you that before we step outside here, because I've been teased all day. You see the clouds, and we're looking over towards Barstow, and Barstow got pounded earlier. It's starting to lighten up over there now, but look at the clouds right here and right there, and then look at the rain come down right over there. That's the tease I've been getting all day long. It's raining over there. It's raining over there. It's raining over there. And see the clouds, and the wind's coming straight at me, and all of this stuff should be coming right over me, but it's not. For some reason, I think I've got this gigantic electromagnet or something under the ground here that pushes these things in a horseshoe around me. So instead of coming right over me, they go to two different directions and go around me. Amazing, isn't it? All right, well, that's about all I really wanted to show you, but we can take a walk down. The girls are real happy. They've had their feed and their treats, and they've got fresh water, and they're really acclimating in. They've shed a bunch of their feathers, and they're in summer mode now, so they're feeling more comfortable. And if I walk over there, let me show you what happens when I get over by this cage. They know who brings the food. They know who brings them the treats. So when I walk over this way and I start moving down towards the door, watch this. Here they all come. As fast as can be, they all want to come right down to the door. They're all happy. They're all singing. They'll say, hey, what are we going to get now? Well, girls, you've already had your food, and you got full trays over there, and you got plenty of water, and your electric fence is already turned on, so that's all you're getting tonight. So anyway, the weather here, and again, there's the rain coming down over there, but it's not coming down over here. I did get a couple of sprinkles on my head, but it wasn't even enough to wet my hair. It just made me turn my head and look. But let's take a walk over here. We don't even have to go inside. My cucumbers are doing great. I got a fresh bud coming out on the apple tree there. And as you can see, I added in a drip line that comes off of, right now it's a manual valve. I'll be changing that over to a 12 volt DC ball valve that'll be operated on a single solar panel out here with a timer. So it'll do my watering for me on here. And over here you can see my grapevine. It's fairly happy. It's got a little bit of burn to the leaves from the heat wave. And then you can see my cucumbers growing down in there. My cilantro right down there is coming up. This tree took a beating in the heat, but you can see all the fresh growth on it right now. My potatoes, they're doing fine. Don't seem to be bothered too much by this heat. The sweet potatoes now, they turned a little bit on the yellow side from the heat, so I'll keep an eye on those. My holly oak tree, those things take forever to grow, but it's coming up. Then my other two little shade trees here, they're doing fine. My carrots, pretty soon I'll be harvesting those. You can see one red tomato down there, but it looks like it could use maybe one more day on the vine. And then the other tomatoes, you can see the leaves curled up on them. Then over there in the back, let me see if I can bring this down a little bit. I have two more tomato plants that I brought up, my friend Vince gave me, and they've got flowers on them. And all my other trees in there, they're picking up a lot of green on them, and that's a good thing. That means they're getting healthier and stronger. Although the apricot and the peach, the leaves are starting to dry out on them from all this the heat wave that we had. Those potatoes are just about ready for harvest. I'm going to pull those up pretty soon. My peppers are coming up a little bit better, and I've got a cilantro plant coming up down there where the bush beans got massacred by the heat. So the self-watering garden, I haven't put that together yet because of the heat, the extreme heat. And one of the things I'm worried about on that, and I'm going to have to do some experimentation, is that that's a wicking type garden. So the water actually has to wick up to the plant. So young plants like these wouldn't make it in this heat wave. So I'm going to have to make sure that I plant the plants in there and let them get strong before I run into a heat wave. All right, this little pepper plant over here, it looks like it took a little beating from the heat. That's about it. I've got a nice breeze coming in here now. You can see the ground, the way it is all peppered from the rain yesterday. And you see my footprints down there. And look at my barrel over there. It's 3/4 full now instead of half full. And so is the one out front. They were both even, but I used some of that water on the back one because that's what this garden hose comes from. And I just watered those new tomatoes because I just transplanted them from little tiny pots that I got from Vince when I brought those plants up. And I had to move them into larger pots, so I had to soak those down, and I used some water out of that one barrel back there. Other than that, got some wind blowing a little bit, moving the turbine. It's not cranking out high voltage, but it's putting some voltage down into the battery banks. The winds that come with these storms have torn another flag. Looks like those flags are going to either have to come down in stormy weather, which is what I'm supposed to do anyway. But I keep a light on that, and I like flying mine 24/7. Not that I'm not patriotic or anything. Anyway, look at the storms. Oh, now it's raining over there. What happened? That one bypassed me. And that one over there stopped raining, and it's clearing sky. Whoa, come on guys, give me some. Chi Bear signing off.